Hi everybody, this is Alchemist 2 and I'm back again with another movie review. I just recently saw The Hobbit and the Rise of the Five Armies, and I have to say it's one of my favorite Hobbit films. I absolutely adore the first one. The second one is good or even better. Of course, Peter Jackson takes some liberties with the story like he does with the third one. I have a little nag with it, but I'm not going to say what it is because it's a huge tipping point in the plot. But despite that, I still thought that it was absolutely stellar and the best of the Hobbit films. It's breathtaking, and I don't know how he does it, but the cinematography that he uses is just resplendent, and you're looking at all this grandeur and you're just overwhelmed with it all. And there really weren't any lulls per se as far as I could see in this particular film. And as far as I'm concerned, it ties everything up just very neatly and very precisely, and it moves seamlessly from one scene to another, and everything moves in a very rational way that you don't really question it. I loved everything about it, and especially the music. I love the music in the background, and I've always enjoyed background music for fantasy films and stuff like that. I just, ever since I was little, that's never been any contesting about that. I've always loved that. It's no short of epic. There are a lot of different scenes here that are just unbelievably good. There's a lot about greed, a lot about man's worst nature versus man's best nature, war versus peace, friendship and betrayal, love and loss, and just the time-old good versus evil, and the many different shades of good and evil that we see throughout the characters, and difficult choices the characters make, and going forward with their quests, whatever their quests may be. And again, Toriel's in this one. I just absolutely love Toriel, and I don't know if I mentioned this before, but if I ever get another female cat, I'm naming her Toriel. Just because I think that would be a really cool name for a cat to have. It would be kick butt. I can't say that much else about the movie other than it's just unbelievably good. It's just sensational, and if you like the first two, then the third one is going to be right up your alley. It's better than the first two combined. But just like Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, you're going to cry. It's just, I'm forewarning you now, you will cry. If you cried at Return of the King, you're going to cry at Rise of the Five Armies. I am warning you now. As far as movies are concerned, I give it 2 thumbs way up. 5 stars, hands down, despite my nag, because it's very much different from the book. Because usually I have quibbles about that, but it's like I said about Exodus, Gods and Kings. I really don't see any problem with artistic license or creativity. It's the director's interpretation. It's up to the director how he sees the events of the story unfolding, even though they might be a little bit different from the book itself. I still think that this is the best of the Hobbit films, and I still feel that it is a masterpiece, and it far exceeded anything. This is the best movie I've seen all year, and, well, except for Interstellar. I mean, Interstellar is the pinnacle of all movies I have seen this year. And Theory of Everything would, but right next to that is because it's that superb. Both magnificent films. This is up there. I would say this would be my third favorite film of the year, 2014. I really don't have that much else to say about Rise of the Five Armies other than it's a long movie, but you won't even notice because the whole time I was just wrapped with the story and the way that everything unfolded, and seeing Sylvester McCoy's Radagast. I love seeing him again. I think they had some other Doctor Who characters involved, actors, I should say. I don't remember who they are, and I know that they're there. I just can't remember. And then every time I saw Martin Freeman, I thought Dr. Watson. Every time I saw Smaug, I thought Sherlock. Oh, but a very frightening version of Sherlock. So it's kind of this odd thing going in my head, and fangirl wise, I'm all very happy and squee. If squee is a word. I don't know what else to say other than I just I savored every moment of it and absolutely adored it, and it was by far, other than Interstellar and Theory of Everything, the best movie I've seen all year. Enough said there.